Hey, and welcome to the first day of our 21-day challenge. And Key, I'm glad that you were able to get on here because I don't know whether or not you were able to see the full scope of what we're going to be doing. So, for 21 days, we're going to be doing a glow up challenge. Now, this is the second one that I have done for this year, but I really, really feel so deeply that the Lord really wants us to be taking care of our temple. He wants us to be taking care of our mind. He wants us to take care of our body. He wants us to take care of our spirit. And the fact is that many of us in this day and age, okay, you're not alone, feeling stress, life's overwhelmed, schedules with just so much social media, information overload, all the toxins in the food, pesticides, body products. There is a lot that is going on with the makeup of life right now. And so this health challenge is going to be a lifestyle challenge. And really, my goal for you guys is to have lasting lifestyle habits. So, yes, I do believe that you will lose weight during this 21-day challenge. I believe that you will feel better during this 21-day challenge. I believe that by the end of this challenge, you will be more energized. And so, one of the things I wanted to do today, like I said, is the intro. It's day one. I really want to be able to meet you guys where you're at. Now, when we were in 2020 in lockdown, everybody was, jumping online. I grew my online community really quick. The Zooms were always super packed. And then even a little bit after that, people were afraid to go out. They didn't want to talk to people. They were used to being in the confines of their home, the safety of their own. Hey, Ebony, I'll put it that way, the perceived safety of their home. And so let me know, put a five for five fingers up, like that's me. If you find that it's harder these days to be more involved with any, like outside of anything that is not just, providing for your family or providing for your household. So I'm talking about making money. I'm talking about schooling. Okay, see hands going up, cooking, laundry, and just living life. It's a lot, right? And so I see the hands going up. So that is why I wanted to come on today. I haven't decided yet because I don't want this challenge to be about EmmaSara. I want this to be about really helping every single person that joins a challenge. And so we're having a slow start, ladies, okay? And the reason why we're having a slow start, I didn't have all of the specifications before today's July 1st. I didn't give you all the specifications before because I wanted to meet here on day one. Okay, I wanted to meet on day one and I wanted to be able to see what your need is and how I'm going to be able to. I know everybody's schedule is different and we will work with that. But what I want to do is create a community in this next 21 days that will allow you to plug in when you can, where you can, and as much as you can without missing anything, but still being fully committed, fully attached, and fully able to see or to celebrate your results with the other people in the group. So what I want to do is ask you guys, and you guys could just type this in the chat. And I know that some of you guys are on lunch right now, why I purposely put it at 12. I know that some people are on California time, which it's 10, but I was hoping to get people between 12 and 1 who could jump in during lunchtime for this, okay? So what I would like you guys to say is I'm going to be creating content for you. Y'all, did you guys know that if you have been on birth control pill, or ever, I should say, on birth control pills. You guys know I have 8 kids, but I have to admit, there was a time that I was on birth control when I was younger. Okay. If you've been on birth control at ever in your life, your chances of getting hypothyroidism increases by 287%. Okay. So if you've ever been on it, your thyroid can be impacted by that. I have different things I'm going to share with you guys. I am going to give you guys so much value here. Okay, why? Because I love you guys, because I want you guys to be healthy. But I got a test lab results, ladies. Okay, you guys know. Okay, EmmaSara's like fit. I'm 51 years old. I feel so good for my age. But do you know that my lab work came back with some underlining problems that I could not put my finger on, but I knew that even though I look way better than, most people at 51, especially for being pregnant 12 times, we can't go by what we see with our eyes. Sometimes there's underlying problems. And because I have some underlying issues, your girl is on a mission to turn every single one of my lab diagnoses around. And I'm going to include you guys in the process because I have found in my past when I was really, really sick, I had candida, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. I had headaches. I had hives. I had severe food intolerances, not just me, but many of my kids. My husband was told he would never work again. He got retired, medically retired at 38. They said you would never work again, not even at a desk job. And so he got fully retired at the age of 38. He got into an accident. He had chronic fatigue disorder from mold in our home. He injured his back. They said he would have to have a back surgery. But I'm telling you, ladies, if you guys have been following me long enough, you know I am a woman of prayer. I'm a strategic prayer warrior, and I hear from God. And God gave me, okay, see, Bray going like, what? With the hypothyroidism, right? It is a real thing. I'm not going to share every one of my details right now. This is the intro, but I will tell you this is that I turned at that stage when I was looking for answers. I was sick for 11 years. When God began to reveal the answers to me, I started to log everything. I went to school for 5 years and I got my CNHC certified natural health coach. I studied integrative health for 17 years. Okay. I studied different modes of I wouldn't say, well, I would say medical intervention, but at the holistic level. So I studied Ayurvedic medicine, I studied Chinese medicine. I did my best to do everything and navigate things without crossing lines, although there were a few I had to go back and repent of in transparency. But there's so much to be learned from a holistic approach of getting to the root cause of problems, whether it is, like I said, chronic fatigue, depression, mass anxiety, stress overload. There are things that are connected to each one of the elements in our life that make up our daily life experience. So if you are in a stage where, like Emma said, I don't feel great, I feel sluggish, I feel stressed out, I'm blowing my top every single day, I feel like I'm going to have panic attacks, I have this weight on my stomach, on my arms, it just won't go away. This is the challenge for you. Okay. The 21-day challenge is a challenge for you because I'm going to not just give you some quick, easy fad diet things where you're going to lose it quick and then gain it in 2 weeks after, going on a binge. I want to give you real tools for life that are going to help you. Help you stay healthy, help you go towards a pathway of if you're having diagnosis or lab work that is not congruent with heaven. Okay, I have some things that are not congruent with heaven right now, y'all. Okay, just telling you right now. But God showed me how to turn the lab work around last time. Excuse me. He showed me how to, give my husband tools that he was showing me. My husband got completely healed of every diagnosis he had. He did not have to have back surgery. He is now able to do very laborious jobs and everything got turned around. Okay. So Ebony lost 30 pounds since January, but almost all what you mentioned is I need help with. Okay. Perfect. This is what I need from you guys then, because I know some of you guys are on a lunch break. So what I'm going to do is get this, the important stuff, okay, out of the way as far as the technical parts of this challenge. I'm doing this for you, so I need to know, where do you guys want me to show up for you guys the most? You guys are going to choose right now, okay? So I need you to vote. So you just put it in the chat right now. Some of you guys know I'm on Telegram a lot. I have other coaching groups in there, so I'm in there. I love Telegram, and I found a way where you can now segment it. So within Telegram, if you guys come in, you can see day announcements, you could see recipes, you could see the daily to-do list. I could really separate things for you, get it very nice and orderly. We could do a Telegram group that is just for the 21-day challenge. Or if you're like EmmaSara, I don't want to get on Telegram, we're going to go see what the most of you guys is, because I know not everybody's going to agree, but we could do Facebook Messenger. You guys are on Facebook already. That's where I found you guys originally, was on Facebook, most of you guys. So we can do Facebook Messenger. Only thing with that is that it gets muddy really quick. You'll have to, there's no order. So you're just going to go, it's going to be Facebook messages and people saying things, talking, 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 talking. Um, that could get muddy. I could do it in a Facebook event space. So I could create a Facebook event, and then you would be in Facebook, and then I could do it there. And then it looks like a Facebook group, but it's a Facebook event. But once again, it's not as orderly. I won't be able to do it that way. Or I can do both. I could do Telegram. That could be like the more in-depth stuff. You guys could go there. I think you're gonna really like Telegram, to be honest with you. And we could still do a Facebook message group, so that way I could just do quick messages on there. So it won't be all of the detailed stuff. It'll just be like, hey, Zoom meeting today, 4 o'clock. It could be, hey, we're gonna jump on right now. And so that way it could be just like a quick message, and then or hop onto the Telegram group. So that could be a both. Number one thing though is that I do need everybody to turn on their notifications in the Facebook group. Okay, so we have Mother of Change community. If you guys can do me this favor, because I need to grow. So the Mother of Change community has been kind of, it's there, but I really feel a conviction to minister there more and to give more value there. So what I need you guys to do is right now is turn on your notifications there, because a lot of this is going to be done within the group. But if I just serve just 6 of you guys and nobody knows what the heck is going on whatsoever, they're never going to come, and they're going to be stuck in the perpetual rat race. They're going to be on the hamster wheel, and they're not even going to know what is available to them. So we're going to be on Facebook messages. I will be like sharing the live videos. The replays will go there. And I want you guys to be active there. So sometimes I'm going to just say, hey, will you guys go share on Facebook Mother of Change group what you learned? And that is because I want you guys to pay it forward. Okay. I want you guys to pay it forward. If you guys are learning how to be less stressed or feel better, why wouldn't you want other people to grow? And so I really believe in the law of reciprocity. What you give comes back to you. And so I want you guys to come into this with the mentality that I'm going to learn, I'm going to grow, I'm going to get healthier, but I'm going to make sure that other people know how to do the same thing. Okay, so Mother of Change group, if you guys go on to, let me see here, your notifications. I'm going to just quickly go here. And I think you guys all know how to do it, but just in case, let's see here. I literally have 20,000 windows open. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get the point. Lots, right? So this is the Mother of Change group. Just in case you guys are new or you found me some other way, you go to Mother of Change group. And then let's see here, you're going to go to your notifications. So normally it's the hamburger on the right side, but because it's my group, I don't think it's going to show it. All right. So since I'm the manager, it's not going to do it. If you go to the right side though, oh, here it goes. 3 little dots. So if you go to your 3 dots, manage notifications, I don't know if you guys can see the bell there. Go to the bell, and then you're going to hit in-app. You want highlights. Okay, I'll post in the group, and then you'll get the notification sent whenever I'm posting on there. Replays will be there. So if I do these coaching, what I'm going to do, because right now this is a free thing that I'm doing for you guys. Okay, I'm doing it to give value. I will be posting the replays on the groups in public places. So what I'm going to do is when I'm giving you guys training, I'm giving you guys coaching, I'm going to have you guys use the chat to drop questions and go back and forth. And this is just so that way you guys can feel comfortable. You won't have to worry about your face being on public domain, because it's right now only focused, and it should be on the view of the speaker. It is on the view of the speaker. And so that's kind of going to be the template of how we're going to work things. I'm going to be scheduling coaching calls with you guys. Only the people who are registered get to come in here and have dialogue. I'll go off recording, or I'll give you the opportunity and I'll say, do you want to ask this question on recording? Then you guys can do that, and then everybody gets the value of that. But if you're not registered, then people can't hop on the Zoom. You have to be registered. Otherwise, anybody can watch the replay, but only those who are registered will get the ability to be in the Telegram group, to be in the private discussions, okay, and to be on the Zooms here. Okay, so hypothyroidism is extremely common. I have a diagnosis as well. So is there anybody else on here that has been diagnosed with Hashimoto's? I see we have one who has been diagnosed. As a matter of fact, if you don't mind, and I'm not going to call out your names, so it won't show on public, but will you guys put here if you guys have any specific diagnosis? That's going to really help me out. Okay, so I see Hashimoto's on here. Anybody else? Let's see here. Anything else? What we're going to do is Kiata, I don't know. I don't think you have registered yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this here. It's really, really helpful, you guys, to do the challenge with a friend. So we're going to be with you guys doing this challenge, but I want to invite you to invite other people. So I just sent the link to you guys so you guys can invite people to this very important challenge, mind, body, and spirit. I'm going to be teaching you guys about things that are in our food system that can cause, you know, I don't want to get my video flag. Starts with the A, ends with an ism for kids. A lot of adults are dealing with this situation. Okay. People that I know, like, and, just love, who don't even know because I have discernment, but I have had a lot of training. There's a lot of people dealing with you know, that are dealing with a lot of adult spectrum issues. I'll say that. A lot of people have kids who are on the spectrum. They don't even know it, ladies, okay? They don't even know it. Nobody's taught them, nobody has trained them. And so a lot of what they're dealing with behavioral wise and everything is spectrum. Adults have it. I've known parents to have it. I've seen children to have it. And I've seen whole households totally oblivious that their people were dealing with spectrum issues, okay? So this is going to be like no other health challenge you've ever had because you guys know me. I'm a woman of substance. And yes, it's great to look good, but it's even better to be godly and to feel great and to do things with the lasting purpose, right? So we have some dealing with I'm sorry, gallbladder issues, inflammation. Okay. So, this is also we're going to be doing high cholesterol, GERD. I'm so grateful that you guys are doing all this. So what I'm going to do is if you have not registered, please register. What I'm going to be sending out to everybody is I'm going to send out a link. And since there was nothing saying no consensus about too heavily about sticking to Facebook, what I think I'm going to do is do the Telegram group because it will be very orderly and I want to make your life easy. I don't want it to be confusing. If you guys only have 10 minutes in the day to jump on, I want you to be able to say, oh, here's all EmmaSara's videos. They will be cataloged. So there will be discussion and I will put discussion there and then we'll do a walkthrough so you guys know how to use it. So like you guys are all encouraging each other or asking questions. It'll all be on the general page. But if you're like, I just want to come on today and see what EmmaSara had to say today, I'm going to have a spot. You'll click on it and it'll just be me coaching you for the day. Okay. 21 days. I'm going to come in and make sure I'm being a support to you. We will have midweek coaching though, where I am going to touch base and give you something a little bit more in depth. And then this is why you want to have your notifications on for the Facebook group is I'm going to be having my VA help me with posting things that are very helpful for you to understand. Right now, you guys are in the Mother Change group, but you're busy and you're probably passing things by. If your notifications are not on, uh, some of my videos have like 5 people. It says that we're even capable of viewing it, like who Facebook is showing it to. So the more active you are in the group, the more people will be shown my content, and then the more you'll actually see what I'm saying. But I want you guys to see, I want you guys to make sure that you're logging in every day to the Facebook group Mother of Change, because we're going to be putting educational information in there. I want you guys to be like focused on getting well, mind, body, and spirit. So every day we're going to have a different focus. You're going to be learning something new, whether it's about toxins, whether it's about what you should be putting in or what you should be banning from your body or from your household pantry. It's going to be an education center and Facebook group, okay? The Telegram group is going to be a community and more of the coachable points and information on when we're meeting up and etc. Okay. I'm going to be sharing my favorite products with you. I'm going to share my regimen with you. I'm going to share what I'm doing with even some of my some of my turnaround. You guys will see that I literally had a glow up. I look way better at 51 than I did at say 40. I'm 51. So way better than I did at 42. Way better. Okay. So these are all things that I'm planning to work into and show you guys how to not just feel great, but to look great, and then to also be able to identify health factors that are contributing to your overall lifestyle health. Okay. And you're like, everything is about not just our, like I said, it's not just a appearance thing. It is about our quality of life, is what I wanted to say. Okay, our quality of life. So my hope in this 21-day challenge is that your quality of life is going to improve. So like I said, this is not like any other of the you don't have to buy anything, although you should buy some things, because everything I say, you can pay the grocer, you can pay for your supplements, or you can pay the doctor, or you can pay with your energy. We get fatigued. Some people are like too broke to pay to get healthy, but they're not too broke to pay for the things that are hurting them or harming them. So I want you guys to start thinking about your life being so important that it's worth making an investment. Some things, some things I use, I'm a distributor for. There's other things I'm not a distributor for that I use. I'm just going to share with you the resources I use, and then I'm going to leave it up to you what you want to use. But if there are diagnoses and things you need to turn around, you're going to have to supplement. You have to, okay? Because if your body is lacking something, you have to put it back in. Okay, so I hope that all makes sense to you. I will be sharing, like I say, my products. I'm going to be like going through some of my cabinets with you. I'll be having some of my favorite products lined up. I'm going to share with you some things that I've used and haven't worked. I'll share with you things that I'm getting the best turnaround on. And I hope you guys are excited. And so I'm still recording right now. If you don't mind, you don't have to put your camera on, but if you want to ask a question right now while we're recording, you guys can do that right now. So that way anybody who is on the audience will be able to hear what some of the questions were. Okay, I see somebody asked about what do I recommend for parasite and heavy metal cleanse. I have two things I'm going to be sharing with you, Melanie, two products that I plan to share with you. I'm actually in the middle of doing a parasite cleanse for my family. This one's a new product I'm trying. It has a lot of great recommend or a lot of 5 stars. So I will let you know what I'm using. I already used it the first day, and I'll tell you I know that it was working, and I'll tell you why later, because I'm going to dedicate a teaching to this topic of parasites. But parasites and heavy metals are important to detox in. I'm happy to report that I got my lab results back, and my heavy metals were I didn't come up high. Like they were some notable there were some noted, but nothing high or in the red flag zone. Praise God for heavy metals. Now, I did have some of the forever chemicals come up that were high. Forever chemicals. I'm going to teach you guys about all this. It's a lot of information, but when I tell you, you guys are going to get educated here, you're going to get educated, okay? So my heavy metals were fine. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't detox, because I still had them, but not to an alarming level. You shouldn't have any heavy metals in your body, aluminum, lead, things like that. Some people have them high and they will mess up the quality of your life. Okay, so, and this is great, chaotic, because what we'll do is we'll talk about and this is part of the community discussions, is that sharing what hasn't worked or what has worked and looking over products. You guys are going to learn how to be label readers. When I talk about pesticides and stuff, I had to repent, ladies. I had to repent because I slipped back into old patterns. Because we lived in the middle of nowhere and I didn't have access to organic food, and I had like a Dollar General, and I had a very small grocery store, and I let my guard down for about I think we were there for 4 years. I let my guard down, and then I was ready. The Lord already had healed me. So I wasn't taking it as seriously. And so the last 4 years, we really kind of slipped. And guess what? My lab work slipped when I slipped. I want you guys to hear that. When I slipped, my lab work slipped. Okay, so Bree, I'm going to be giving you all that information. I have a link and everything for you. I took the best test, I believe, the best test of my life. It was the most affordable test, and it had the most amount of results. Okay, my daughter just got her lab work done before I found out about this test, you guys. I wish I would have known about it. I just got it. I'm not kidding. I just got it yesterday. I was like, what the heck? $1,200, you guys. 1296, I think, for just her lab work. And it's not even partially conclusive compared to I think I have like 105. I'll have to look at how many test results I got back that literally transformed it. Like the reason we're having this 21-day challenge is because I got so many results back that I know exactly what I need to work on, that I was so motivated. I'm like, you guys know me. Kay Key's been with me a long time. Shelly, Melanie. Actually, you guys, I'm looking at all of you. Bree, you're the newest kid on the block over here. But I'll tell you, is that everybody who's been with me long enough knows that if I learn something, I want to teach you guys as I'm running. Okay, like I want to run with you guys. As God is showing me things, I want to run alongside you, giving you the information. As I'm getting healthy, I want you to get healthy alongside me. And so, since I'm like a sponge and I'm studying so much, I'm like, I might as well get the information out to other people, and I become a sounding board. So that's where I'm at right now. I don't know, I think it's 111 tests done, but I have 22 markers that came back that were flagged. Okay, so I have 22 markers that I'm going to be on a mission to completely turn around, and I'm going to not leave any stone uncovered. And as I'm looking and researching, ladies, this 21-day challenge is my bucket that I'm going to be pouring into. Okay, so does anybody else have any question? And I will be that all that's going to be this week. So for homework, so that you guys know, number one thing, okay, check your email, because I already sent one out, and you're going to fill out. I'm going to send out a form by tonight. Okay. So number one thing is you're going to check out your email tonight. I'm going to send a form. I haven't sent that. You have one email, but the form is going to be tonight. I need you guys to fill it out. Okay. And then I need everybody to download Telegram. Number two. This is just the bucket list of things really quick so that we can just get started. All right. And number three, no, Shelly, copy all these, and then we'll send them out to you. Notifications on the Facebook group. Mother of Change, okay, community. Because we're going to be doing education there as well. And then Tuvu as well, because I have Tuvu family as well. So thank you for everybody who's watching the replay on Tuvu in the Mother of it's Faith and Wellness group. Also, we're going to be posting educational information there for our Tuvu family. Thank you for joining us and for all the support that we're getting over there. For everybody who keeps coming out from Tuvu, thank you as well for the replay. And so those are the three things. Okay, we're going to download Telegram, fill out the form I'm going to send tonight, turn on your notifications for Mother of Change community, and then I am going to schedule. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock. Is 12 better or 12:30? And I'm not going to keep you guys on very long for those of you who are on lunch. Is 12 or 12:30 better CST for you guys? Because everybody just drop it in the chat if you guys have a preference. 12 or 12:30 for our meetups. Okay, I see a 12, 12:30. Keep them coming anytime. Okay, got it. All right. So 10:30 left. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do, because I'm thinking of my kid's schedule as well right now, we're gonna do 12:30, and I'm looking at my calendar right now. So what I want everybody to do is on your calendar, I'm looking right now. So we have Tuesday, Thursday, okay. So Friday's the 4th of July. We won't do anything on 4th of July, but what we're going to do is put your calendar on for 12:30 Central Standard Time tomorrow, Tuesday, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm going to meet with you guys all. I'm so dedicated to this, you guys. I'm really excited about it, okay? So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 12:30 Central Standard Time. Just put glow up. All right, glow up Zoom. Or not. We're going to use the same exact Zoom link. So save the Zoom link I just gave you. If it asks for a password, it will be glow up. And then also I want you guys to go onto your phone, go under your clock, and put a timer on daily. So you guys go to alarm, and I'm going to put it here. So you guys, just to give you guys an idea. So we're going to do 12:30. So do like 11 or 12:20. So it gives you time 12. Don't do it so far ahead, because if you get a notification, I've done this before and I literally forget. If I do 10 minutes before, I'll actually I'll forget. So do like 12:28. So you have 2 minutes so you're not late to the meeting, okay? And then I go through my sounds, and then I'm just like, what sounds like I want to get to the 21-day challenge. Like for my kids, you guys have already heard this one. They have when they have I just saying, where is it? They have a tutor. I have a dog barking. This one. Okay, whenever a dog barks, somebody's got to jump onto the tutor class. All right, so my point is, decide whatever it is you want. It's going to be EmmaSara's, 21-day challenge. Pick it so that when you hear it every single day, it's not like any other timer sound. It is specific for the 21-day challenge, okay? 12:30, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then on Thursday, I'll let you know what we're going to do for the following week. You will be, so tonight, so just so that you guys know, so by tonight, I'll say by 10 p.m., I will send out, I'm writing it down, I will send out forms, and I will create the Telegram group, okay? And then everybody check in once you get that, and I'll send out the link. I'll send you guys the form and the Telegram link, and then everybody accept the Telegram invite, okay? So those are all the details that you need for today, and I'm going to go ahead and say thank you. If you guys have not joined the 21-day challenge yet, check either below or above for the link. And thank you so much. 12:30 Central Standard 12:30, sorry ladies, 12:30 Central Standard Time, we're going to be doing this challenge. Thank you, and invite a friend.